Hey, what's up guys? Cain here with XBLA fans. I'm going to be giving you a quick taste of Friday the 13th, the game. Now, this is a really neat survival game that's out now on Xbox One for $39.99 from Gun Media. The game lets you play as Jason from Friday the 13th as well as the counselors. So, in both instances, these are all, real people playing the game. In the video I have right here, unfortunately, it's just me and a friend playing together because I was recording this before the game was out, so the player base was not that huge yet. And that's what we were able to get going. But even just with the two of us running around like crazy people, chasing each other, playing kind of like this weird little game of hide and seek and cat and mouse, it was still pretty fun. So as you can see right now, as the counselor, I'm kind of trying to run around and hide. I'm looking for anything I can do to survive Jason. There's all these different, kind of campground setting areas. And what's really neat about all of this is there's just stuff littered throughout. And there's so many different ways to play this game. You can, hide from him and try to survive that way. And just try to wait it out till the cops come and save you. You can fix up a boat and a car at some point, and I believe you can do something with that. I do believe that if you had enough people, you could theoretically even just knock him out and just continue to fight him. There's weapons littered throughout. Just right now, I was just trying to figure out, okay, let's see if I can hide here. I hadn't played very much, so I wasn't really sure how it was going to, work with him finding me. But I can tell you one thing, that this is probably one of the most freaky things I've ever experienced in a game, is when I go back underneath one of these beds and he walks in the room. And just seeing him walk past you is one scary sight. So I kind of armed myself and then just tried to bail because I could hear the music coming. So I knew he was nearby. And you get that weird little VHS kind of thing going on. And this right here is probably one of the most tense moments I've ever had in a video game. And that's pretty impressive to me. Just here in one of my first matches ever playing this game, not really knowing how it works, just hearing the doorknob open, hearing that music start going crazy, it's just kind of insane. So there's a variety of different kills, new and familiar. The game very well sets the tone for Jason Voorhees, and you're able to play as a couple different versions of Jason. So there's Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2, all the way up to Part 8, as well as Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. So, there's a lot of different things going on. And the level design is always different. And as well as that, just kind of the strategy that's, optimal changes throughout. So it's not necessarily, always going to be the easiest thing to say, repair the boat, and, it's kind of... When you're playing in a large group of people, one thing that's kind of neat is you do have the option to do some stuff like that, where you can split off from the group and try to do your own thing, or you can stick together and to kind of try to overwhelm him with sheer numbers and such. Now I'm going to skip ahead, and this is me playing as Jason now, and kind of just experiencing what he has for abilities. The fact that he can just kind of travel super quickly through water is really convenient. So, a lot of this campground is pretty close to that. Now, you'll notice there's a little bit of, a beacon, and that's kind of just giving me a heads up to where the counselor is. And that's one thing as Jason, is you always have kind of a rough estimate of where the other player is. And it kind of makes it a little bit easier so you're not just wandering around, not able to ever find anyone. It's especially convenient right now playing with, a low number of players on this game. Me and my friend. The game is out now, so I would expect that that's been fixed. I'm actually very much looking forward to playing this tonight. I'll be playing it on twitch.tv/XBLA fans. We'll be playing both this and Rhyme starting at 9 o'clock tonight. So you get to check out two very cool new games, in my opinion, that just came out on Xbox One. Highly suggest stopping by, and if you guys have picked up this game, I would absolutely love to play with you. So just send me a message on Xbox Live if you would like to, or leave a comment on YouTube, whatever's easiest for you. And my gamer tag is Cain, C-A-I-N. Pretty easy to remember. Feel free to add me. If you send me a message saying it's from YouTube, I'll know who you are. That makes it a lot easier. Now, this is kind of cool. So, like, I know she's in this building. She could have theoretically locked the door. She could have, you know, like, barred it. You know, she could have tried to fight me once she put me in that trap. But instead, she just kind of bailed out. And I'm going to use some of Jason's special abilities here. And I'm going to track her down with them. So this is what makes Jason kind of, like, super scary in a sense. Is you can't sprint. However, you do have this little maneuver. And I get, like, right on top of her. And now that I'm on her, I'm just going to throw my throwing knife at her to slow her down even more. So take one of those in the back, and she's losing her ability to get away. And yeah, I was like, I think I hit her again, so now it's like, it's all over. Just kind of a nice, easy, quick kill. Now, both of those like matches were very quick, obviously, because there were just 2 people going on. I'm skipping ahead to the 3rd time we played this, and now I have a little bit more experience. This is actually pretty far into this one. We've been running around like crazy people for a while, but I kind of skipped ahead to where like some interesting stuff actually happens. So like you can see I have the flare gun again. You can hide in those outhouses. There's a lot of different counselors and that you can play as, which is something that's pretty cool. And there are some like customization options, I believe, at some level for some of them. But it, like the amount of tension this game creates is just really impressive. It's like obviously I can hear and see the throwing knives coming at me. It's just like a... But like that flare gun to the face is pretty tight. Now, if I happen to have, that's a perfect example right there, the parts I need for that car, I could have used the car to try to escape. Instead, I'm gonna just kind of keep wandering around, and eventually, like, I end up like getting into like a straight up fist fight with Jason, and I kind of survive it because you were just so much quicker than he is for the most part, which is just super convenient. The fact that like you can do stuff like that, and this was, I think, kind of a little bit of a awkward kind of glitch moment where like she just happened to grab me against the tree, so it didn't actually let her like just kill me, which was a little convenient. But like this is what I mean by like you can bar the doors, you know, you can try to keep him out. Obviously it's not that easy. He's going to eventually get where he wants to go. You know, he can destroy some walls, he can destroy some doors and stuff with that weapon of his, and it's just kind of neat. So the thing I like about this, just from what I have played, is the fact that the matches are fairly quick, and they're going to be able to, you know, change things up pretty dramatically, it seems like. It doesn't seem like, okay, I'm going to always know I need to go to this area to find this thing to, you know, automatically win. Obviously, I'm just going to try to run out the back door and escape him again. And I like the fact that, like, it's going to, you know, force people to adapt and not, you know, use, like, one definitive play style. This kind of VHS kind of feel that keeps happening is, like, really freaky, to be honest. But this is what I mean by, like, you can actually do some work with Jason. So, like, if I had a group of people, like, we might be able to just, you know, stay alive that way. And players will have the chance to continually update and improve their characters through unlocks, customization, improvement. The more you play, the better you're going to be, like, you know, as an all-around counselor. I noticed the achievements for this game are very, very in-depth. You're not going to finish this game very quickly. They've definitely set things up to keep you going for a long time, which in this one instance I think is actually a good thing, because a game like this is going to be, you know, living and dying by the player base, and I have a feeling with the amount of hype I've seen from some people I know about this game, I think it's going to do fairly well. Now, I'm very much looking forward to playing it tonight. I genuinely hope we can get, you know, a full lobby and get some good games going. I like the whole dynamic of, you know, the 1 versus, like, 8, I believe it is. And it's pretty solid. Or it might be 7. I should have remembered to write that down ahead of time. We may have to update the video with an annotation there. But, like, this to me is just kind of neat that, again, you know, like, just because you're that much quicker than him, like, but, like, it gets kind of nuts with what's going on. Now, again, if I happen to have the stuff for the boat, I could have left on the boat, and I would have been able to just escape here, and that would have been pretty tight. But Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. This is Cain with XBLA fans. I'm genuinely looking forward to playing more of this game, and I'm hoping I'm going to get to play it with some of you guys. It should be a very good time. We'll be playing again tonight on twitch.tv/XBLA fans. My gamertag is Cain. Feel free to add me if you are pumped to play this. I know I am. It should be a good time. And if you guys have any questions about the game or anything I can answer for you, please do let me know. Obviously, we're going to try to cover a lot of different, ID at Xbox games. I got a little bit of an unlock there for picking up his mask, so I did knock his mask off him. That's actually kind of neat. And I think I get taken out pretty quickly here. But I'm just going to say thank you guys again so much for hanging out. Really do appreciate you checking out this video. Please do like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot, as well as sharing this content. We're trying to provide stuff that you guys will enjoy, and hopefully that's working. Anyways, later.